feeding frenzy.
Good evening. The city of Fort Lauderdale offered 2 alternative locations to feed the homeless. Both would have complied with the city ordinance.
But the 90-year-old said, no, thank you. We're feeding here, where we always do, on the beach. And that's when the cops came out. The 19's Alex DePrado has tonight's top story.
This marks the 3rd citation for Arnold Abbott. Each comes with a threat of 30 days in jail. But Mr. Abbott says he is not giving up his feedings to the homeless. As 90-year-old Arnold Abbott took the foil off the trays and began to dish out food on Fort Lauderdale Beach,
Mr. Abbott, good evening, sir.
A police officer approached to tell Mr. Abbott what he already knows. Feeding the homeless in public in the city is now banned.
We are asking you, please, under City Ordinance 47-18.31, cease and desist from serving food. Are you willing to comply?
But Abbott, a World War II veteran, surrounded by those who came to eat, was undeterred. He scooped out food anyway at the same place he has done it every Wednesday since 1991. He calls it Love Thy Neighbor, in memorial to his late wife who died in an accident.
I spent 2.5 years in combat as a combat infantryman in World War II. I knew what I was fighting for then. I know what I'm fighting for now.
What he is now fighting is an ordinance passed by the city commission last month that bans public feeding without a permit and a restroom. Abbott has gained the backing of much of South Florida's homeless community.
Hey, Jack, what do you say?
Who even took their message to Mayor Jack Seiler's home.
I'm surprised. As I heard, it was nobody local. It's, a lot of people from outside of Fort Lauderdale. And I was just surprised. It seems kind of odd. They're trying to personalize this discussion over, feeding the homeless.
The city has offered Abbott 2 alternative feeding locations, the Aquatics Complex and the Church by the Sea, but Abbott has refused, even offering to break bread with an officer who came to enforce the ordinance.
Would you like to help me?
No, thank you, sir. I appreciate the offer, though. If you were to go to the Aquatic Center and serve me, I would take it right there.
Abbott, who has racked up 3 citations, plans to fight them in court, along with the ordinance, which makes what he is doing illegal.
Everybody in the world has the right to come to this beautiful beach and enjoy eating a meal on this beautiful beach, no matter where it comes from.
The city of Fort Lauderdale says this new ordinance is about food safety and health. However, Mr. Abbott says he will fight, and he now has the backing of 2 high-powered Fort Lauderdale attorneys. We are on Fort Lauderdale Beach. I'm Alex DePrado, 7 News 19.